good day, sir. How would you advise people that are beginning their journey into ML and tech?
Recently at an event, I was asked, how can someone break into AI engineering? My advice then was very simple and straightforward. Learn Python, learn maths. While this is a good place to start, there's actually more to it. A lot of software developer thinks breaking into AI means you need a PhD or deep math skills. That is not necessarily the truth. If you're a developer and you already write code, especially with Python or JavaScript, you already have the foundation you need to move into AI engineering. You just need to redirect your skills. The truth is, there's not just one path into AI engineering. For the purpose of this video, we're going to be considering two paths. I'll call them applied AI and core AI, just for the sake of the video. If you are a developer and you already write code, what you're used to is what we call traditional programming. You tell the computer what to do using a set of rules, for example, if else conditions and so on. But in AI engineering, we want the computer to learn. So what we do is we feed the computer examples and allow it to decipher and understand the patterns. So instead of writing step-by-step logic, we feed the computer sets of data and allow it to understand the pattern concerning this data and use that understanding to make future predictions. So we're moving focus from rules to learning. That is the major shift. Your experience with debugging, project structure, optimizing performance, and so on can be transferred even into AI work. So you're not throwing away what you already know. You're just going to be adding a new layer to it. Let's talk about applied AI. If you're someone who loves building consumer products, you should start here. In applied AI, you want to stay focused at using already existing AI systems or AI models to build usable applications for users. So examples like integrating ChatGPT into an application, using pre-trained model to recognize and label images, or maybe just some vector search. Now, if applied AI is something you want to go for, the focus should be in prompt engineering, API integration, RAGs, retrieval augmented generation, and finally, how to use Onyx model to apply models into an application. You don't have to train models. You just have to focus on making these already made models useful for people. Core AI, on the other hand, is for people who are mostly curious about how the intelligence really work. These are engineers who collect the data, clean it, pre-train and fine-tune models. So are people behind LLMs, facial recognition technology, and so on. So those models that you apply as an applied AI engineer are mostly built by these core AI engineers. In this area, you want to stay focused on deeper mathematics. I'm talking about understanding linear algebra, calculus, matrices. You want to understand statistics and probability very well. You need to understand data pipelines and how to train models. You need to have a strong grasp as to how neural network work. And to do that, you need to learn how to use tools like PyTorch or TensorFlow. You will be spending time understanding data sets, loss function, and learning several optimization techniques. So you can tell that this particular path is more technical and it's going to require a lot more of your time, mostly because it is driven by experiments. So to thrive here, you need to be generally and genuinely curious. You should be able to carry out experiments, make mistakes, learn fast, and try again. So the best part about all this is you don't need to pick a path right away. If you're coming from a software engineering background, I would recommend you get started with applied AI. Find ways to utilize already existing models to solve a real problem for users. Find a way to use already existing models to make an app that you've built or currently building smarter. So having understood how model behaves while applying them in applications, you can choose to go deeper into core AI. That is something that looks interesting for you. Either way, your software skill have given you the foundation you need to do well on either side. You just need to get started.